When is Kim Joo-hyuk coming? It's starting soon. Ah, I'm sorry I'm late. Do you know what time it is? I overslept a bit. You're expected to be 30 minutes early. Didn't you listen to what the teacher said? I was thinking about something else then. Even now well, I'm sorry. I'll take care of everything. What? Do you know what you're saying? This is not an individual battle, it's a team battle. I know. Although you won the individual match, both Heroes and White Lotus will be aiming for us now. And you want to go alone. Any complaints? Excuse me, yes, Choi Erin. You do, right. Joo-hyuk, can I come too? No, just stay here. Okay. So it wasn't a complaint. Hey, stop your chirping and save some energy. Chirping. The battle will begin in 5 seconds. I have another game to play in the afternoon. Kim Joo-hyuk. Answer. Ah, you're so noisy. I have to prepare for the Eye of the Forest. Begin. White Lotus. Found you. It's that guy from Valhalla. Everyone get ready. Oh. You reacted faster than I thought. White Lotus eliminated. White Lotus got eliminated. It's only been 10 minutes since the battle started, right? Those Valhalla bastards went straight for White Lotus. They moved fast because they thought they would be attacked first. Logan. I'm detecting magic from this direction. Is it the guys from Valhalla? Not guys, it's one person. Luke, Dane, keep up the magic shield. Understood. Melissa, prepare your enhancement magic. Understood. Ibella, reinforce their shield. I'm already doing that though. But it's just one person. Do we really have to do this much? If that person is Kim Joo-hyuk, yes. Well, Melissa doesn't know because she hasn't fought him before. That guy does not have the skills of a high schooler. But you also. You can't compare him to a guy like me. Wait. The magic disappeared. Did they leave? Maybe they went back after taking a peek. Here you were. Above us. What the fuck? You noticed too slowly. Kim Joo-hyuk. What's that? No matter the situation, do you really think you should be shooting a lump of magic? Heroes eliminated. So now I can move on to the Eye of the Forest, right? Valhalla Monitor Room. How did this happen? Kim Joo-hyuk finished the team battle in just under 23 minutes. Actually, he spent 20 minutes traveling. The battles themselves ended in 3 minutes. This is going to ruin today's schedule. That's a big problem. From what I read in the rules, we're allowed to begin the next game on the same day if there's enough time. Chief Lee, if you are fine with it, I'd like to discuss progressing to the next game with the other academy's teachers. The next game is the Eye of the Forest, no. Understood, just tell me the result when you're done discussing. Yes, sir. Did Kim Joo-hyuk ask me about that because he knew this would happen? How scary. We still need to talk to the teachers of the White Lotus, but the heroes don't mind if we continue with the next game. I was finally convinced when I watched that team battle. I don't think the final result will change if we were to delay the game until everyone was in good condition. I understand now why you call Kim Joo-hyuk a monster. I see. Alright. Let's talk to White Lotus first. Valhalla Resting Room. He's seriously insane. I didn't expect him to finish the battle by himself. I was going to take the initiative since our teacher told me to be the team leader. But in the end, I couldn't do anything. Besides, I lost to Choi Erin in the individual matches yesterday. I heard that she received lessons from Kim Joo-hyuk. Could it be because of that? At this rate, I will keep falling behind. I mustn't let that happen. If I were to give up a bit of pride, would he teach me? Academy representative students. Tomorrow's game, Survival in the Maze, will be held one day earlier, today at 1 p.m. Please reorganize and get ready for the last game. It happened just as Kim Joo-hyuk said. Wait, before we go to the next game, I'll tell you all something in advance. I will go to the eye of the forest myself. Everyone will survive on their own. Well, if you're in trouble, you can call out to me. Another solo move. We've already won the 2 previous games, so as long as we don't get the lowest score, we'll win. Even if it's survival in a labyrinth, the eye of the forest is about the environment, so we don't need to worry much about monsters. Do you have something to say, Birdie? Birdie, why do you keep on making up nicknames? I'm a birdie. You're only proving my point. Birdie is a cute nickname. Eye of the Forest Labyrinth Gate. We have already arrived at the last game of the competition, Survival in the Labyrinth. Similar to the previous game, the audience will be able to watch via this holographic screen. So before the game begins, I'll tell you something about the labyrinth, more specifically, the content of the game and the evaluation criteria. The Eye of the Forest, where today's game is being held, is a maze shaped like a forest with huge trees, as the name implies. Inside is a labyrinth unlike others. It has a unique environment where rain doesn't stop falling. Also, the monsters are quite low-leveled, so there are few factors that are of any threat. It is the rain and thick bushes that are the true threat to survival. The content of this game is how well one survives. When the students enter the labyrinth, their condition will be checked, and after 5 hours, the closer one is to their original condition, the higher their score. Combat between the teams is prohibited. Then, let the game begin. Valhalla on-site abandoned warehouse. The students have entered the eye of the forest. Let's head in then. There seems to be some magic blocking us at the main gate of the labyrinth. There are 2 people that are maintaining it. Well then, we'll just take care of those 2 first. What's this? The monitoring cameras in the eye of the forest are all malfunctioning. What's going on? Multiple cameras breaking at the same time seems suspicious. Have you called the main gate? Yes, sir, but nobody is picking up. Chief Lee, the students in the labyrinth might run into problems, so all the teachers gathered here will enter the eye of the forest. You understood. Huff. Huff. What? What the hell happened here? Excuse me. Logan. Yeah. Ibella doesn't look so good. I'm fine. I just got hit by a ton of rain at the start. But if you get hypothermia, you'll be eliminated. Even if we won't be able to get first place overall, I want us to score high here, so you need to keep your head up. Let's build a simple hut and avoid the rain. Melissa, pick up bigger leaves. Dane and Luke, you 2 pick up branches for support. Understood. I will level the ground and dig a hole. What the hell? It's raining. Who cares if it's raining, we need to finish this quickly. Alright, Kim Joo-hyuk, die obediently. Hey, Alia. This isn't Kim Joo-hyuk. I teleported to a moderately strong magic source because I can only find him with magic detection. Moderate. Who are these people? Did he say he wants to kill Kim Joo-hyuk? Besides, black magic surged out of the sphere. Could these people be villains? Don't leave any witnesses, man. Clean this up. I know. The school competition is no place for you maggot-eating bastards. Who are you calling bastards? When did you get behind me? Behind you. Looks like you don't understand, look in front of you. What the? 2 of the same person. That's right, kiddo. It's called duplication. Did you kill him properly? Yeah, I'll let him bleed out slowly. Qua. Logan. Oi, what are you doing? Stop letting these witnesses see. Yeah, I'll take care of them. It's fine if you just use concealment. Well, no, alright, end this quickly. Okay. Just where is that? The Eye of the Forest, Matagea Rona's house. Caution. Conditions can only be satisfied when there is a checkpoint at that place called Matagea Rona's house. Is there even a house in this place? All I see are bushes and trees. Ha. No. No. Another witness. This is getting annoying. Where are these people coming from? Kim Joo-hyuk. The target just came to us. I guess he must have heard the screams and ran here. That's why I don't kill them right away. Target. Hey, Blondie. While I'm busy taking care of these guys, try and control the bleeding of these kids. Ha. They're still alive. At first glance, it looks like they were intentionally stabbed in a way that wouldn't kill them instantly. But why leave them to bleed out? Savage dogs. Oi, you've ruined my mood, so answer my question. Did you sneak in when you came here? What? Then I'll end you quietly. You shitty brat, looks like you don't understand the situation you're in, huh? You're stuck in this labyrinth. We smashed through the only doorway to this labyrinth. The same goes for the surveillance drones. Then the teachers must have noticed now, huh? Whatever, they won't be able to get here fast enough. We completely destroyed the gateway. So it'll take at least an hour to clean it up. In this vast forest with non-stop rain, you're telling me that I only have 1 hour to find it. I don't know what bullshit you're spouting. But die. Ha. Where did he go? You guys are dead. Ow. Blondie, use your magic to patch up the injured people. If you aren't able to handle it alone, run west. There are some Valhalla students there. I'll try what I can first. Yuk. What the fuck? Well, your colleagues are quite frail. Before I kill you, let me ask. You said I'm a target. Who's your client? What kind of assassin would I be if I told you? I'm not an amateur. It's strange. The guys I met spat it out immediately though. This punk. I was flustered for a second, but I'll surprise attack him with my duplicate this time. He evaded that. I attacked with my duplicate so there was no presence to be detected. No. You're being such a coward by attacking from behind. Do you want a surprise attack? Wah. Hey, Baldy. I'll ask you one last time. Do you really not want to reveal your client? How could I, kiddo? Do I look like a joke to you? Yeah. Then I'll hit you to my heart's content. Logan, are you okay? Teacher. It's a bit difficult to move, but it's not a big problem. What a relief. What happened? I was surprised attacked by some villains. There was 1 man and 2 women, a total of 3 attackers. 3 people. Could they be Sam Sal? Where are these attackers now? Over there. Kim Joo-hyuk defeated them all. Kim Joo-hyuk. Was this strong? The ground surrounding them has been dug up. I only saw Kim Joo-hyuk fight them while I was losing consciousness, but he was really incredible. He completely wiped the floor with the attackers that I couldn't even lay a hand on. When we were against each other, we didn't even see half of his power. I thought I was one of the strongest amongst high schoolers, but it seems like my arrogance got the best of me. Cheer up, Logan. Kim Joo-hyuk is an anomaly. By the way, you said there were 3 attackers, where is the remaining one? Kim Joo-hyuk went to fight her. She tried to find out who's behind this and what their goal was. You seem fine. Yeah, I wasn't hurt. I see. Let's hear the details when we're back at the academy. Okay. The teachers will help the hurt students and bring them to the hospital. Valhalla students, you will find the White Lotus and tell them this. The school competition is over. Valhalla dormitory. Phew. Today was really a hard day. Is it because there was lots to do? Is it maybe because you used magic to attack those villains? Maybe. I did use up a lot of mana when I attacked. But it was a great performance. Caution, the conditions can only be fulfilled with the sword. Retrieve the bead from Madage Alona's house. Condition satisfied. It was tight, but I managed to get it. What's your ability? I don't know where you hid, but you were talking about a target, so you must be part of Samsal. That means there's usually one fighter in the front, then one by the side, and at the very back there's one person supporting. Wasn't that your formation? It looks like you were the support behind those two, but you seem to have an assassination ability, so what is it? Get lost. I have no intention of telling you. How is this kid able to stop me? Now that I've seen it, I understand. Your ability is to create space and move within it, right? That works out well. Help me with your ability. Well, thanks to her ability, I was able to get it. By the way, you didn't abide by your promise to not do anything if it goes well. Why'd you go so far as to knock her out? That's because when I asked her about her employer and comrades, she wouldn't tell me anything. If she'd just confessed, nothing would have happened. I wonder. Now that I've found out that those 3 attackers are called Samsal, and are a part of Il Shinja. Their client must be Rockdill, that bastard. I'm trying to get as much information as possible about the attack to act quickly, but if the Rockdill family pulls the same shit again, well, I have to break them down one by one. Anyway, I got the bead. Next is retrieve the bead from Madage Alona's house. Condition satisfied. Face lost memories through sleeping. What the hell? Do I just have to sleep now? It looks like it. If you're able to find the memories, I'm assuming that some of my memories will return too. Face lost memories through sleeping. I also got a notification. Really? Then shall we sleep? Lost memories, you say? I don't think I've lost any parts of my memory though. Whatever. Something will appear in my dream. Ask her. Damn it. Lord Zhao. I will take good care of your name. And the names you protected in this world. What the hell was that dream? Did what I just saw really happen? Those were lost memories. Bark, did anything come back to you? I think. I was a tiger. It seems that I was a tiger. A tiger. It wasn't that out. Do you remember what it looked like? I don't remember any specifics. So Barche wasn't able to see that strange guy. Well, I already went for his neck myself. Then do you maybe remember your name? Did you maybe hear your name being called? I don't know. In the end, it looks like the only things he got out of that were painful memories. But he doesn't remember his name. Office of the Grand Palace of Ahala Alifredi, Johnny's secret room. The Grand Palace of Ahala. I should watch the truth. Could this be the last thing? When today's training is over, I should go ask Lilia about this Grand Palace of Ahala. Valhalla Gym Room. What? Oh Sihyuk, why are you here? You're the one to ask. Why are you here? Ugh. Well, I think my reason is similar to yours. I've a strong sense of pride, but I'm a bit jealous of Kim Joo-hyuk. That's not why I'm here though. I've been diligently weightlifting for a long time. My being here has nothing to do with Kim Joo-hyuk. Really? The reason you're jealous of Kim Joo-hyuk? Is it because you lost to Choi Erin? Yes. You were able to cut my magic with your sword. Then. She stopped 3 of my flying slices with one cut. Ha. Ach. Choi Erin wins. She's become much stronger since I last saw her at the entrance ceremony. I thought it was all thanks to Kim Joo-hyuk's guidance. So I've been training my magic power and swordsmanship constantly. But she's also doing weight training. No one in her family ever bothered to train her. Could that be why her growth has been so explosive? I think you'd be better off telling Kim Joo-hyuk that, not me. Huh. Right, I can't just say I'll get better and fail to actually improve like last time. Even if it is embarrassing, I've got to get an answer from him. Excuse me. What is it, Pipsqueak? He called me Pipsqueak again. Well. You're training Choi Erin at the moment, right? I wanted to ask. See, could you train me like her? Kim Joo-hyuk, are you busy? Teacher. I haven't finished my workout yet. What's the matter? Finish what you've got to do, clean up, and come out. There's somebody who needs to see you. They said that this is the only time they're going to be able to see you for a long time. Understood, I guess. Huh. I was interrupted again and couldn't say anything. I'm so embarrassed, it's killing me. Pipsqueak. If you want to train together too, ask Choi Erin about the routine and follow it. You know, if you do well, I might just have the heart to train you. Then, I'll teach you in a calm and orderly way, Pipsqueak. You don't get to call me that. So who wants to see me? They said I had to meet them right now. If you think about it, there's only one person it could be. They're waiting for you in the small auditorium. Could it be? We're here. So it was you. Rockdill. Save me, please. Please. Please save me. What is this guy doing here? Are you acting like you don't know? You must have figured it out by now. He hired Il Shin-ja. Besides, considering that he's suspected to have ordered your previous assassination, this will be his second time trying to assassinate someone. And, you were the target both times. The media rushed me to find out what I knew, so now the news bulletins are plastered with stories of Il Shin-ja and this guy who caused the attack on Valhalla. Well, that's because I leaked it to the press. By the way, won't this guy just get protected by Ventrik? Why should I forgive him when their head is going to clean off Rockdill's shit like last time? The Ventrik family just released an official statement. Rockdill has been excommunicated from the Ventrik family. And not only Rockdill, but his father too. I see. And unlike before, the Ventrik family hasn't done anything to try and shut up the media. Then he has no protection anymore, and the only path left is jail, huh? How am I supposed to save you? A chance. Your testimony is actually more important than physical evidence, right? So. Kim Joo-hyuk, please say something. Tell everyone that nothing happened. Don't wanna. Huh. Is it because I haven't apologized yet? I'm so sorry. I'll never touch you again. I'll let you step on me. Nah, I don't want an apology. What? Why you won't forgive me? Do you want money? I don't want money either. Why you don't want it? What about a girl? I'll give you this girl. She's the direct child of the palace family in England. Owning this girl will definitely help you rise in status. You'll give me a girl. Are people objects? Right now, this girl is my possession. Ugh. Look at her neck. There's a shining spell. It's proof that she belongs to me. What do you think? If you're fine with it, I can also give you the ownership. That's taboo. She's been sealed with magic. A taboo spell that makes it impossible for one to act against their owner. An ordinary person wouldn't be able to cast such a spell. Did someone else do it for him? And sell them for profit? Bastards who put taboo spells on other people's bodies, huh? What are you, Kaya? The seal. He broke. Teacher. Just this once, can I punch him? Do you think a Valhalla teacher would tolerate violence between students? But it's a different story when the other person is a suspected criminal. Besides, Valhalla doesn't see eye to eye with the Ventric family, so I'll cover you. Do it. You heard him. Clench your teeth. W8. I thought you were really gonna kill him this time. This is the first time you've let your anger show this much. If it were 300 years ago, I would have smashed his head in. Among my disciples, there was a guy who was bought and sold like a slave, through the use of that taboo. I was just mad because it was a similar situation. I see. I've been like this before. That means you've been a slave before too. Wait. Huff. 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 I was flustered earlier. So I couldn't thank you fully. Thank you so much. Don't bother thanking me. Don't give me a second glance, and live as you please. Yes. The next day after school cafe, we are open Valhalla School CAF. It's China. What? The Grand Palace of Valhalla is in China. A labyrinth owned by the White Lotus Association. Unlike before, these days it's illegal to enter a labyrinth owned by others. Why do labyrinths have to be owned by somebody in the first place? Although, in the past, it was a mystery how dogs and cows could enter without such limitations. If I wanted to, I could destroy it by myself, but it's quite awkward because it's owned by the Academy. Is there any way to get in? The Great Palace of Valhalla. I know that it's open for White Lotus students. Well, you shouldn't hurry, because as time passes. What's wrong? You closed your mouth all of a sudden. I said too much. How can you just sit there listening without giving me any information? What are you talking about? Just give me 3 pieces of information. Then I'll tell you more. Enjoy your coffee, goodbye. W8. I'll just tell you, okay? Sit down and listen. This is supposed to be a secret. But the Great Palace of Valhalla is going to be one of the stages of the world competition in the second semester. Is that true? Do all teachers know? No. It hasn't spread to the teachers yet. Then how do you know about it? I'll tell you that I have a source that only I know. By world competition, does that mean it's similar to the school competition? Correct. If the Korean school competition is a 3-way battle between South Korea, China, and the US, the world competition is akin to the Olympics, where academies from all over the world gather to compete against one another. So it's basically just a bigger school competition. That's even more annoying. Anyways, I'll be able to enter during the second semester. That's too far away. Ha! Is there any other way to get there faster? I don't know. I don't have any connections to the White Lotus. To find out a way. A confirmed way to enter. It's difficult to say, and I don't know if such a chance could even be made. But help me with just one thing. What is it? I come to the World Monster Research Society with me. It's a one-day event, so don't worry about it. North London Tottenham World Monster Research Society. What kind of one-day event is this? We came all the way to London. We're only here for one day, so let's enjoy. I brought you here on the weekend, but I got permission to extend your excursion until Monday just in case, so let's go. You're abusing your teacher's authority. So, what are we doing here? Nothing really. You can just help me verify the paper. In exchange for the information, you'll kill some monsters. Squeak. Quick bore validation completed. Get ready for the rock goblin. I'm not done yet. Hour later, arg, so tiring. Why are you making me do so much? You told me that I just need to kill 3 monsters, so why did they make me kill 10? I don't know. I wonder why. Anyway, what's with the atmosphere here? As soon as we entered this building, everyone just stared at you. They started shouting at each other and gave us the cold shoulder. Did you have a fight with them? Yes, it is uncomfortable. It's because they've been dead set in their monster hunting theories for decades, and suddenly, a paper dropped out of nowhere, contradicting everything they'd agreed upon. But isn't the verification method a bit too old-fashioned? They wanted me to hunt with a sword. That's the surest way. It's an association tradition. Then if they're going to verify it with this, why doesn't somebody else in the association do it themselves? They don't want to do it. They're boomers who hate to have their theories debunked. The monster hunting strategy theory is a good means of raising their status and power. The current status quo involves an extreme amount of nepotism and dead weight in the upper echelons of society. What disgusting people. And yet, why do they need to submit papers constantly? Because a paper without the recognition of the society is nothing. No matter how close they may be to the association, their utmost focus is the perfect hunting strategy. They'd endure a hurricane to find that. I see. So, seeing as I've helped you plenty, I want you to help me now. Ah, yes, of course. As expected, it was a good decision to come here. She's here. The White Lotus chairwoman. I heard that she usually stops by the association, and I think she came to the verification site earlier and watched you. Really? Then, I'm sure you know what she looks like, so let's go and talk to her before it's too late. Is the student Kim Joo-hyuk here by any chance? Can I speak to him for a minute? A woman's voice. Could it be? Yes, come in. Excuse me. Nice to meet you. My name is Seal Yeon, and I'm in charge of the White Lotus Association. Yes, I'm Kim Joo-hyuk. How can I help you? I actually came looking for you to ask for a favor. Could you take care of one person? Could you take care of one person? It seems like you've moved on to a rather serious conversation, so I'll take this chance to leave. Okay. What do you mean by that? Please tell me in detail. Understood. I am the chairwoman of the White Lotus Association, but I'm originally a member of the Seoul family. Our Seoul family was the first one founded in China after the era of chaos. Thanks to that, we were able to build the academy called the White Lotus and produce strong contractors. However, there was a genius in our family. No, a person who could also be called a natural disaster was born. At just 13 years of age, they easily triumphed over ordinary contractors, and even trampled over their sisters and members of the family guild, the Seolang Guild. Even our family head was defeated by them. In the end, they concluded that there was nothing else to learn from the outside world, and locked themselves inside the Seol family's training room in the White Lotus Palace. So you want me to take care of this arrogant bastard? Correct. It doesn't matter to me, but I'm a bit puzzled. If all you want is for them to be beaten, aren't there lots of other strong people to consider? And looking at your magic power, you definitely don't look weak either. You have good eyes, Kim Ju-hyuk. I even used magic to hide it. The first reason is that they fight solely using their physical power. And the second reason is, that person is 17 years old, just like you. Watching the competition and your recent performances, it's certain that you're physically strong. If you, a 17-year-old student that's the same age as him, are able to beat them, their pride will certainly be damaged. That's why I came here myself to ask you for that favor. If you hadn't come here, I would have asked you with a written letter. Okay, I understand. You're not asking to do this for free, are you? Of course. I'm the chairwoman of the White Lotus, so I can call people without paying them. So, how much? I don't want money. There's a place I want to go to. Could you arrange that for me? Pardon. China. The White Lotus. This is the White Lotus Association. I didn't expect you to bring me here the same day I agreed to come. Let alone in a private jet. You said that you're free until Monday, so wouldn't it be better for us to get this over with quickly? That's true. And talking about the pay, you want the right to enter the Great Palace of Ahala, right? Yes. I understood. It's a maze that we manage, so that shouldn't be too difficult. But first, shall we enter? Yes. What is it? I felt like you didn't pay any attention to the competition, but you wanted me to take care of this guy. I guess you could see it like that. There are lots of people who foolishly tried to fight this child, only to realize the limit of their talents. Students and teachers alike. That's why my top goal right now is to rid this child of their arrogance. After that, the Seol family. No, then I will lead White Lotus to the top. Okay, got it. I hope he's in good hands. Everything is here. When you step onto the magic seal, you'll get transported to the Seol family's secret training room. That child is there. Ah, okay. Like this, right? Yes. Ah, I forgot to ask one thing. What's their name? That child's name is Yanlang. Who are you? Were you sent by the Seol family to get me to leave? I won't, so get lost. You're being this rude to a person you just met. You're a crazy noob, huh? Oh. Foolish idiot. Are you really going to underestimate your opponent like that? I can't believe you started with such a stupid punch. Shall we introduce ourselves? Huh. TCH. Yuk. What's this? Who are you? A 17-year-old high schooler, who underestimated my opponent. I should fall back and aim to counterattack. Where are you going? Look at that. In a split second, she realized she couldn't dodge my fist, and moved backwards to reduce the impact. She's not bad. I felt it when I let her hit me, but even my students from 300 years ago didn't display that level of mobility. A 17-year-old high school student is on the same level as me. He's definitely a lot stronger than those old adults. I want to hit him harder. She's still got some pride. Should I knock her down a notch? My lady. What is it, secretary? I know this is presumptuous, but will he be okay? I don't think that a student from another school can do anything to someone from our White Lotus Academy. He's being overwhelmed right now. Can this student really defeat Lady Yanlang? I know that it is rude, but didn't you also lose to Miss Yenlang, my lady? Of course, that was without using magic power, you fought her using purely physical techniques. That's right. I've lost to Yenlang once. And even if I had used my magic, there was no guarantee that I would have won. What does this? Back then, the difference in magic power between me and Yenlang was paper thin. Pardon. And that was a few years ago. It's very likely that she's grown even stronger both physically and mentally. But doesn't that make this all the more risky? That student Kim Juhyuk couldn't come close to beating you, my lady. Who knows? He defeated those villains as a student, and also came in first place in the inter-school competition, didn't he? In any case, he won't go down easily. It doesn't matter if he loses. Oh my. My knee. Ach. Do you have a rock as a head? Who knows? Your knee came at me all of a sudden, so I just hit it with my forehead. Doesn't that mean that my forehead is harder than your puny kneecap? Even if I bombard him with all my attacks, he blocks everything. I can't see a path. It hurts my pride to say this, but his physical strength is above mine. That's why. You've been fighting without magic until now, right? Correct, isn't that what you prefer? Scrap that now. Because, I'm going to unleash everything I've got. Looks like she's starting to accumulate magic. You're getting a bit riled up, huh? I suppose it's time to shatter your pride. That's a high school student's magic power. Insane. I don't need any more tricks. I'll end this with one hit. I hit H. Ha. Though. I've had enough fun now, so let's get this over with. K-Ka. You. Monster. As requested. I've brought her out after defeating her. As you requested. I defeated and dragged her out. You really did it. I can't believe you actually managed to beat her. Are you hurt somewhere? I don't know about her, but I'm fine. How difficult was it? She was pretty strong, but I was a bit disappointed by the ending because of the skill gap. What the hell? Lion. Yenlang. It's been a while since I saw you outside. Well, after this talk. We should talk about your payment, right? You said you wanted access to the Grand Palace of Ahala. Yes. I can let you enter right now. What do you think? That'd be great. Let's go immediately. My lady, if you're hurt anywhere we have to get you treated first. That guy who beat me, what's his name? Yes. His name is Kim Juhyuk. Kim Juhyuk. I'm telling you, he's one of the strongest people alive. And I want to fight him again properly. The strongest. What is this place? Is this really a maze? Maze Grand Palace of Ahala. The Grand Palace of Ahala is a unique maze that looks just like a castle. If you just watch out for the monsters called living armor, you won't have any difficulties exploring. How long can I stay in there? Around 5 hours. If you want to stay longer, you're welcome to come again tomorrow. Well, I've 5 hours to search in peace. Let's take care of these bastards first. That should do. Anyways, where's the office? I think I've searched more than 20 rooms. The only rooms that looked like an office were ordinary rooms, but is it here? Look to your right. The door is fancy, but it looks like an office over there. Really? This definitely looks like an office. But is this really a Liftrees? What if it belonged to someone else? No, I think this is the one. Look below the painting. Ha! It says, Alafori Johnny, there. How did you read that? I don't know why, but I can read it. Maybe that's part of the information that I remembered last time. I need to search this place thoroughly. I just have to find the secret room. It'd take a long time to look through each item individually. So breaking everything will make the search much faster. Is this it? It seems so. It goes underground. I can't see anything. This is gonna be really annoying. Office of the Grand Palace of Ahala. Where is this place, and who are you? Nice to meet you. I'll answer your questions, so why don't you have a seat? Let me introduce myself. I am a guide. Guide. Ah, sorry. That's not my real name, it's a nickname. My name was taken away. Wait, your name was taken too. Correct. I thought you were spouting bullshit when you said that your name was stolen, but what does that actually mean? Besides, how the hell can you steal a name? Names hold power. All creatures build their lives upon the name they're given. All the activities they do, the efforts they make, and influential achievements they earn. Whether good or bad, these endeavors contribute to their life's greatest work. Their name. A name that has been adorned with great achievements will give one great power. That person steals such names. He absorbs the power they contain. And what happens to the person when their name is stolen? I'm sure you're already familiar with them. They become constellations. You become a constellation after taking away someone else's name. That's correct. Perhaps you are an exception because you've been reincarnated. As expected, this girl knows about my reincarnation too. Are you still doubting me? That I am the one who reincarnated you and sent you the notification window. It's not me. It's only one of the many facts I received through the notification windows. You also received the notification windows. Then, stop beating around the bush and tell me. The bastard who said he would take my name in the Tower of Destruction, who the hell is he? That guy's name is Maze Lord. As I said earlier, that guy's goal is to send the Tower of Destruction into the maze to cultivate high-ranking names and steal their power. That guy is the Maze Lord. Yeah. He's someone whose actions live up to his name. Why? I mean, it's strange, isn't it? How can a mere Maze Lord send the Tower of Destruction to Earth? That's something that can only be done in the maze he manages. Don't tell me. Took you long enough. The world you're living in, the place you call Earth, is a maze. And you expect me to believe that? It's up to you whether you believe it or not, but I don't think there's any reason for me to lie, right? Fine. You said that the reason he sent the Tower of Destruction was because he wanted to cultivate high-ranking names, right? That's right. It's easy to accumulate karma when there's a crisis of destruction. Whether it's defeating monsters, saving the village, or taking advantage of the crisis to commit evil deeds. That's why, you don't become a constellation just because you steal someone else's name. Only by stealing names from those who have accumulated that much karma can you become a constellation. In that case, isn't it possible that my disciples could have become constellations as well? Since they all made a name for themselves at the end. How upsetting. Doesn't that mean we're playing right into the hands of the Maze Lord, no matter what we do? No, the fact that you were reincarnated and came here became a variable for him. You might be the one who is able to beat the Maze Lord at his own game. Not only would he know that I'm reincarnated, he might also be the one who made us meet through the notification window. So how am I supposed to do that? Ah, that's where you are wrong. The person who reincarnated you and led us to the notification window isn't the Maze Lord. What? Then who is it? I don't know that either. Since he is the person who reincarnated you, perhaps he might be related to you. Someone who is related to me. At any rate, we can't let this opportunity go to waste. Ridhan Bert Sean here. What's this ring? I can't explain in details since there's no time, but that will be the key to our counterattack. There's no time. You can just tell me everything now, right? Even though I may be talking with you like this, I'm still being chased by the Maze Lord, you know. But it's alright. Since you've already met the condition, it will be easier for us to meet from now on. See you in a couple of days. Don't lose that ring. Ridhan Liberts Sean. What the? That was quite a flashy way to send me to the entrance, huh? The main culprit that sent the Tower of Destruction, took away my name, and prevented me from living a comfortable life. That son of a b.tch Maze Lord. I don't know what this ring is, but I don't think it will directly strengthen me. In that case, I'm going to absorb all the remaining magic power left in the storage stones that I hadn't been able to before the fight. Afterward, even though I haven't fully recovered my strength, the amount of magic power I have should rise back to when I'm at my prime. North Pacific Island. Triple Killers, an assassination group belonging to Soul Fanatic, were defeated by Valhalla's student Kim Joo-hyuk. These stupid fuckers. Soul Fanatic leader Dragon King Hannibal. After hearing about the Constellations, I carefully observed Kim Joo-hyuk. Upon closer investigation, I found out that he was the one who defeated Choi Jingyeon, who had signed a provisional contract with a constellation. So even when Ventric's son commissioned a job, even though the pay wasn't good, I still summoned the Triple Killers to make sure the job was handled properly. As if getting robbed wasn't enough, do I have to call all Soul Fanatics members? The whole professional assassination group just to take care of a single brat. You look troubled, Hannibal. George. Privilege race leader George. I definitely told you to knock before you came in. I just came in because you seem to be in a daze. Is it because of Kim Joo-hyuk? I guess so. Aha, we also lost a precious chess piece because of Kim Joo-hyuk. Are you talking about Dezera, who came out on the news? Yeah. He didn't report to the organization since it was a personal job, yet he couldn't even do it right and had to give away his identity to a mere high school student in the end. I wanted to leave him as an informant for the Ventric family, but I had to take care of him myself before he could go to the prison tower in case he would leak information again. Can you help me get rid of the Triple Killers who are being transported too? If that's your commission, sure. And about Kim Joo-hyuk. I'm saying this out of concern, but don't mess with Kim Joo-hyuk for now. Don't mess with him. He's being targeted by the first cult. The first cult is taking action. Those bastards are absolutely crazy, right? Yeah, it's not something villains like us should say, but those bastards are complete lunatics. No one knows what moves them or what they are trying to achieve, but those bastards were the ones who killed Logan's squad, the one. I've heard that too. It's a relief that those bastards are targeting Kim Joo-hyuk. What's more, if we mess with the target those guys are aiming for, there's a good chance that we will become their target too. In that case, all we have to do now is wait, huh? Who are you guys? You know that this is Valhalla campus, right? Are you fearless, or just stupid? Ridhan Liberts Sean Patriarch. We've finished our preparations. I understand. That takes quite a while, huh? Ventric Family Vice. Patriarch Adelia Ventric. My apologies. In order to carry out our mission within Valhalla, where Kim Joo-hyuk is located, thorough preparations are needed. Have you found contractors with the ability to create subspace? Yes. We've assembled a formation of contractors with space distortion abilities. And since all the members who carry out this task are chosen by our Ventric family, there is no chance that the story will be leaked. Good. Then, have you prepared what I told you to? Yes. For sanctuarization, we've prepared a storage stone containing a large amount of magic power. I understand. Then it's time for me to make my move as well. You should stay in the contact group and lead the disposal group after the subspace is completed, Deacon. All for yes, ma'am. Patriarch. Aren't we preparing for the sanctuarization to make the constellation appear? That's right. Are you really planning to call the constellation? Why? Could it be that you think I'm going overboard for a high school student because I'm afraid? Of course not. It's just a precautionary measure, so please don't worry too much about it. I understand. Good. And the Constellation, who had never said anything, recently reacted all of a sudden. Beak Mask says, tell me more, that bothers me. That's why, if we could call the Constellation this time, I would like to take the opportunity to ask him about that. Why did the quiet Constellation suddenly react? Contact group. Prepare for the space distortion. What the? A subspace. Makes sense, since attacking a student within the school is a terrible idea. You must have used your head quite a bit. Whose idea was it? Was it the Ventric Patriarch? How did you know? Among my enemies, there are two evil groups who use black magic. There's only one group who doesn't use it. If it's not the Ventric family, who else could it be? Since we've been caught, there's no use hiding it. Yes. Call the disposal team. For calling this many people simply to deal with a high school student, aren't you ashamed? It doesn't matter, since we're only following our Patriarch's order. Is that so? Then your Patriarch must be quite shameless. Get rid of him. Ha! Why are you swinging the saber? You aren't even giving me time to catch my breath, huh? Is this truly the skills of a high school student? How annoying. Since our opponent was a high school student, I made a mistake thinking we went overboard with our preparation. The Patriarch wasn't wrong. You finally crawled out, huh? Including the deacon, most of the disposal team must be stronger than most contractors. For them to end up in this state, this won't do. You should be proud. Since you got to see our Ventric family's holy relic that ordinary people would never get the chance to. You want me to feel proud upon seeing that mere dagger. Is that something a shameless family who gathered this many people to deal with a high school student could say? This trash. What the? The storage stones are. Don't tell me this is. Master. What the? Ridhan Libert scan. I can't move. Could it be that sanctuary-zation was forcibly activated? Compared to me, who still have my mind intact, all the disposal group's members are frozen, both mentally and physically. But why is this guy still fine? This is a holy relic. Master. Master. Ridhan Libert scan master. Oh Kim Hyun, oh look at this brat's gaze. Those eyes look like you detest all humans in the world. Don't pretend like you understand me. What do you know about me? Although I don't know everything, I know enough. Because I too was once a slave. What?